Hey guys, welcome back to the Small Time Critics podcast. I am 1/3 of the Small Time Critics. My name is Mo.
Good.
Mohammed Hashi.
We still got Lowery in the building. Everyone,
Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
Appreciate you.
And if you
joining
didn't
us.
know, it's everything, Larry.
Everything.
Not
Larry.
just Larry. It's just everything.
He does it all.
Yeah,
He does it all. It's
Does
everything.
it all, yeah, man. Nah, check him out seriously, man. Amazing channels. But yeah, we are here for the Book of Clarence review. Excuse me, the Book of Clarence, directed by Jeymes Samuel, starring Lakeith Stanfield.
Star-studded.
Huh?
Star-studded.
It was unexpectedly
Black-studded as well, obviously. I'm just saying.
Oh boy,
It was.
Come
There's
on
a
now.
lot. There's a lot there.
black studded.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we'll do a quick non-spoiler on this. Hashi, go ahead.
You put me in the spot.
Larry, just context. Larry ain't seen this, but he might be asking us some questions, some hard-hitting questions.
I
about
got some
this.
questions for y'all.
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
That's
So
a
there you
poor
go.
American accent. Sorry.
I do the same thing, but don't worry. Hashi, go ahead.
So this is a kind of a retelling of a biblical kind of story
Yeah.
about kind of Jesus and kind of characters that like tangentially associated with kind of Jesus, stuff like that, and the story. And I mean, in terms of from the Bible and stuff like that. And the interesting part of this film is that it's from a character who is kind of on the outside looking in.
Yeah.
And someone who isn't of a high station but wants to kind of make something of his life and of himself. So that's kind of the best way for me to kind of describe the movie without spoiling, because I'm really, really bad at this.
But did you like it?
Did I like the film?
Did you like the film?
I liked the film a lot. This was
Really?
a really, really fun film.
Yeah.
This was like so funny. This was a great cinema film. Like I watched it at the festival, watched it again as well. I watched it, London Film Festival, watched it again recently. Just a really, really fun film, really, really well made. Great scripts, great characters, great acting, and for me, Jeymes Samuel, I've loved everything he's done up to this point, and I'm just so glad that this was great as well, man. So yeah.
For me, I'm so glad this movie was made. Again, to be fair, this was just, it was beautiful. For me, it was a masterpiece. I know it's not going to be for everyone. For me, it was a masterpiece. It did everything right by doing stuff wrong. Like accents and stuff like that. It was all over the gaff.
Yes.
All over the place. I didn't care.
Yeah.
I didn't care.
Like Napoleon bad accent?
No.
No. They had guys where it's like, some guys had African accents.
You had Omar
and then
Sy.
Some guys that did.
You had brothers doing Nigerian accents.
Nigerian accent who was far from Nigerian. You had Omar Sy, was sometimes French,
sometimes doing some kind of weird English.
Yeah, and then you had Lakeith, and the beauty. This is why I love this guy. When he was Clarence, his accent was all over the shop. It was bad.
Yes.
But when he was his twin brother,
Yes.
his accent was brilliant. A brilliant English accent.
Yes.
So again, the reason why I love this, it was a fun time. As you lot say, it was a fun time. And again, there's a load of stuff that within the movie that people would normally take serious.
Yeah.
It told you it's not taking it serious. So for those people who come into the movie thinking, oh, that's blasphemy, it was satire.
Yeah.
There is no ifs or buts about it. You can't mistake this for people being disrespectful to certain religions. It was complete satire.
Yeah.
And it sort of respected religion as well while doing it. It was so fun, man. Honestly, I found myself laughing in scenes that I should never be laughing at.
And also, this movie had something to say about religion
100%.
and about belief as well, which was so surprising. And to have that in like a comedy, basically,
Yes.
it's so profound.
What was profound to me as well, it had a conversation about the black experience as well. So many facets of the black experience. So you had certain people taking themselves way too serious.
Yeah.
And then you have other people trying to just, as you say, trying to just fit in or trying to just hustle.
Yeah.
You had other people just criticizing the other, like David
Yellow.
This guy, he is comedic genius in this. Oh man!
By the way, I've never seen him be bad.
He's so funny.
And he was so funny in this.
Like seriously, when you're trying to take him serious, and then he. Anyway.
I thought you was gonna say you didn't like it. Based on
I just wanted to talk about it.
That's why I said, oh no. I was like, oh no. I'm glad this is getting global.
You're gonna love this, honestly. And for Lakeith to play two different characters, to do it so differently, and it just be so like he plays two different characters. It's just so funny.
That's how you play. Like, so Flash, yeah. What's his name? Who done the Flash? The director done the Flash.
Andy Machete.
Machete. That's how you run two guys doing the same characters. That's how you do it.
What about the Cray twins with what's his name?
No, that's
Tom
Hardy.
Hardy.
No, forget that.
I didn't mind how they
Forget
did that.
That was good. I thought that was good.
I didn't
think the movie was great, but I didn't mind how they did the two characters though. Yeah.
Yeah.
But this
this
is how you do it. Fun.
Yes. And
Yeah. Good. Not gone.
for me also, like, even there's some kind of cameos from. Are we going to go into spoilers yet?
No,
Not yet.
Okay. There's some great kind of cameo performances. But the biggest thing for me is also the kind of like the directing in regards to kind of like some of the shots, some of the kind of the musical interludes, and the way that the score really, really kind of adds to the film as well.
Yeah.
And for me to later then find out that Jeymes Samuel like worked on a lot of the kind of like music for the film, kind of just adds to the kind of greatness of the film, because like he's not only did he write it, direct it, he also did. You know what I mean? It's just crazy, honestly.
My one criticism. Well, it's not really a criticism, but one sort of hold up on when someone does something so good is people tend to say, "Oh, give him the keys." After one great,
Nah, you gotta
only keep.
do your 10,000 hours and then
Yeah.
But this one is one of those. I almost want to say, "Give him the keys."
Yeah.
But yeah,
Go on, man.
I'm a bit torn on this movie, man.
Interesting.
I thought it was super fun,
Yeah.
but I thought they didn't know. I feel like sometimes they didn't know what they wanted to do with tone. Like
Interesting.
sometimes the tone was like super serious, and then sometimes it wasn't. And then I was like, how am I meant to feel in these moments? Do you know what I mean? But like you lot said, it was super fun. Soundtrack was fantastic. Yeah. Honestly, anytime a song came on, I felt like doing a little dance and stuff. There was a D'Angelo Jay-Z song.
Yeah.
I was like, this is great, man. There was, obviously we're gonna get into spoilers, but there was a club scene. I think it was my favorite scene in the movie.
So, wait, is the music like current?
It's like
Yes,
it's
it's a
like
mix.
R&B and soul.
So
and
like
things
songs we all know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
well,
no,
I don't know if you know that. I don't know how
someone's
popular
written for
they are. Innit? I've
Okay.
never heard them.
Okay, but
But
were good.
when you hear them, you're like, oh, this sounds like now maybe or
Yeah.
90s maybe.
Some
even.
Afrobeats is crazy.
Yeah.
Rah.
Oh,
good.
there was one thing. Do you remember we reviewed the Marvels and you enjoyed that sort of the singy planet, singing and dancing
Did I
planet?
enjoy that?
Yeah,
I think I didn't
you
mind it.
enjoyed
Yeah,
that
I didn't
bit,
mind it. Yeah.
No, that's how you do it. You see when there was in the
That's
club
how
scene?
you do
This is how you do it.
Yeah.
But they weren't singing in this though.
No, but you know what I mean. Having
Yeah.
that sort of joyful and gleeful
Yeah.
moment. That's
Yeah.
how you do it.
Yeah.
Because there was even coordinating the vibe.
Yeah.
innit? I was watching. I was
my
thinking.
days.
I felt like I enjoyed it. Like just.
But yeah, I don't know. It's just like, it was a weird one. Like I said, I was just torn. I don't know. At the end of it, I wasn't sure how I felt. There was a scene in the end, obviously, that was just pretty hard to watch.
Yeah.
That was pretty sad. I thought there was some characters I feel like should have been more fleshed out, like his brother.
Yes, I do.
Because
Because
there was a scene towards the end that I feel just wasn't earned.
yes,
Personally. But overall fun movie for real. Like
Yeah.
honestly, the blasphemous takes and things like that from some people. I mean, if you're super religious, I can understand it. But
Yeah.
like, I didn't look. Obviously, I'm just gonna say, as a Muslim, like obviously, I love, respect Jesus and stuff like that in it, stuff like that. But I thought they did it in a way where it's just kind of like, I don't know, like I don't know. I guess I wasn't offended. I
Yes.
suppose, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. But fun movie, man. You wanna get into spoilers?
Yes, please.
All right, let's get into spoilers. Before we get into spoilers, guys, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when the videos are coming out. And socials are down below. Everything Lowry, all of his socials down below too. So get to following. Hey man, that club scene, man.
It was cold.
When they walked in,
Yeah.
I was like,
They start yeah.
What?
There's a whole kind of dance sequence, and it's just great, man.
They were
honestly.
going crazy. But first of all, it's split into 3 books.
Yeah.
I didn't know apostle is apostle and not apostle.
Yeah, possible.
I didn't know that. I thought it was apostle.
No, it's impossible.
That is what you call a Moe moment, right?
Yeah.
there.
Not
That is
so you lot all knew this whole time it was apostle.
Apostle, yeah, of
Apostle,
course.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
thought it
we've
was,
got this thing, where Mo tends to sort of
don't
like.
do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
We've got this thing where Mo. We've got a thing where he has this. He has a moment, that doesn't make any sense.
Clarence had the same moment.
But
Clarence had the
okay,
same moment,
can I answer
and his
that?
brother had the same. It's
Yeah,
apostle.
yeah,
It's
but
not
can I-
apostle.
Can I answer that? That was written for Clarence.
Yes, that was really
This is you in real life. So it's a
like something
moment.
what everyone knows.
Everybody knows.
Yeah,
And
okay.
he knows, and he's like, and he does this visibly. Go, huh?
I had no idea.
Yeah. So it's a Moe moment. Yeah. So he's had a few of those.
Okay.
But this is a genuine moment. But yeah, it's a puzzle.
Yeah.
But
these guys just hate people being educated.
So,
it's such a sad thing, man. Oh my goodness. But it's split into 3 books: 13 Apostle, the new Messiah, and Crucifixion.
Yeah.
Obviously, it starts off with Clarence trying to, I guess, the chariot scene, and you got Tiana Taylor and all of that stuff. Which Tiana Taylor, I think Tiana Taylor.
Tatiana Taylor?
That was Tiana Taylor, yeah. Mary Magdalene.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think she's so underrated as an actress.
Oh, yeah,
She's quality.
She's in a movie.
1001.
Yeah.
She's so good. She's so good.
She's so good
man.
in that. Yeah.
But I don't know, man. What did you guys think about? I just wanted to ask this because I was thinking about it. What did you guys think about them being drug dealers? Like this being a primarily black movie,
Yeah, but again,
and they chose them to be the drug dealers.
See, I didn't mind it. I didn't mind it because, as I said,
They were selling that leg and weed.
I threw everything. I just threw everything out. I thought, I'm just gonna have fun. I didn't mind the fact that was their sort of chosen medium to hustle.
Yeah.
Not by any other means. It was that.
Yeah.
So I didn't mind it.
And I think the kind of the visual kind of conceit of the leg and weed is the fact that once you start smoking it, you start levitating. And there's a whole scene, where everyone's levitating. It's just it's the funniest thing ever. And then the score kind of like crescendo. It's just great, man. Honestly, it was so funny.
You know the crazy thing about it, like even though I knew he was in it, but when Benedict Cumberbatch came in,
I didn't
know it was him.
You didn't know it was him?
Not the first time when I saw him, I was like,
I clocked him as soon as I saw his face, but I didn't know he was in the movie.
It was a fantastic payoff. So basically, Benedict Cumberbatch is in the film, but he's like a poor person constantly asking people for money throughout the whole film. Yeah. And he's proper like he's dirty. His face is so dirty.
Larry,
he looks like he's black.
He's in blackface.
He's in black.
What Tropic Thunder?
Like he's bro. It's meant to be like soot and dirt and stuff. Yeah. But like it's all black.
So basically, and then the thing is, where everyone's thinking he's black as well. So it's ridiculous. So then they take him to go get clean, and then when he comes out, he basically looks like Jesus.
White Jesus.
You know the typical image of Jesus.
Yeah.
The hair and the red.
Yeah.
He looked exactly like that.
It got the biggest pop when he comes out and it's clean. Everyone's looking at him, and then we get the review on camera. The biggest laugh of the film was that.
Larry, they said the women said they like cleaned him. They're like, oh my god, he looks like Jesus. The other guy's like, you ain't even seen Jesus. Like, what do you mean? Like,
see, I like comedy. It's like Dave Chappelle type comedy.
Yeah.
It's funny, but there's a hidden message behind it.
Exactly.
I do like that.
And I think when the movie like becomes more poignant and serious, when you actually see the real Jesus, I forgot the actors who they cast in it. Very, very good actor.
He was in Top Boy.
He was in Top Boy
Summer House before.
Yes.
I'm gonna get his name.
Very, very good actor.
Not Michael. Is it Michael Ward?
No.
He's in the film though.
Nicholas Pinnock.
Yeah, Michael Ward was I think Judas. Wasn't
He was Judas. Yeah,
and I have an issue with Michael Ward.
He's always a villain, isn't he? He's always a bad guy.
That's his issue. Michael Ward is a really, really good actor. He was in Empire of Light,
Bob Marley as well.
Sam Mendes movie.
Yes,
but wasn't a great movie, but it was a good performance. One Love, he's the shooter. Exactly. So I just think he's been kind of typecast. He was in a recent film on Netflix called The Beautiful Game about the homeless World Cup.
I ain't watched that.
I ain't watched that yet. I want to watch that. And that's more of a sympathetic character film, so I'll be interested to see him in that. But generally, I'm kind of worried that my guy's been typecast as just a bad guy.
I was going to say, I was expecting Michael to have kind of elevated to that next level, kind of like Damson, just underneath Damson.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen it yet. And what I've seen Michael in, apparently he's done a few plays and he's done well in theatre shows and stuff. But I have been hoping for him to ascend to that next level.
Exactly. Man.
Yeah.
So maybe this Netflix film was him trying to break out of that mold.
I feel like with this Book of Clarence, which is so fun. Like going back to what I was saying, David Yellow, he is so.
You love
funny.
that scene, innit? The
Bro,
baptism scene.
He boxed him, and he was
smacks him, innit?
He was John the Baptist.
He was John the Baptist
with a Nigerian accent.
Yeah,
it's just fantastic.
I just like he held him, and then who's the guy? Who's Lakeith Stanfield?
Who's getting baptized?
Lakeith.
Lakeith.
Clarence.
What's his boy's name?
Elijah.
Yeah. He's funny.
His sidekick
is so funny, but then you have the star study. You have
RJ Seiler.
You have RJ. You have Caleb McLaughlin.
Yeah.
You have everybody.
Omar Sy.
Everybody's
also you have Jeymes McAvoy.
He was brilliant.
As the head of the Roman Legion.
You got what's it? Alfred Woodard as well.
Yes, Alfred Woodard. Yeah.
She's
Bro,
Yep.
you've got so much, and you know who? Again, she's absolutely stunning, gorgeous.
Anna Diop. Verinia.
Hey.
Hey, let me get a second. Watch your head nod.
These guys are finished.
No, 'cause I know my missus is not going to watch this episode, innit? No, but seriously, like they treated they did well. They did well.
It was slightly predictable though. Like you see him obviously starting out not believing in God. You know how this is gonna go.
Yes, yeah.
Especially with they started the movie with the image of him on the cross crucified as well. So you know kind of we're going towards that, and he's gonna be a believer by the end of it.
Hence the reason why I thought that this film wasn't disrespectful to the religion of Christianity at all,
Right.
because it was showing you not only the power of belief, but also what doing the right thing does in life and stuff like that.
Similar to Bruce Almighty, then.
Yes, yeah, very similar to that. Yeah, someone who starts from a
Non-believer.
from a non-believer becomes
gets powers, starts doing the wrong things.
Yes,
And
Can
and
someone-
then there of his ways.
I don't know if anyone's like well versed in the Bible. I've read some of it. I haven't read all of it, but do some people believe that it wasn't Jesus that was crucified and it was someone else that they thought was Jesus?
No. I think
Everyone believes that.
Jesus was crucified is the fact that was he risen from? What was he sort of?
But is there a sect of Christianity that believes it wasn't actually Jesus?
I can't speak on that. I
No.
don't know.
Because that's what they were going for, right? No, in this, because it wasn't him. Jesus was the one the top boy character.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how does that work?
I think that was just a conceit of this film.
Yeah,
but I think from my
It was
understanding,
the Messiahs that they was running up the Messiahs, and it was sort of like a switch and bait thing by making obviously Clarence being a so-called Messiah as well as the Jesus character and Benedict Cumberbatch as well.
To be fair, the Jesus character did say, "I'm going to be crucified in 3 days."
Yes. So the thing is, for me, I thought this was kind of like similar to kind of Quentin Tarantino, and it's like a revisionist history kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I took the end of the film to be.
Yeah.
That's what I took it to be. And I believe Christian. Correct me if I'm wrong. They believe Christians believe that Jesus died for their sins.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So hence the reason why he was. And this movie just changes, flips that basically.
Again, man, I keep it. This movie was so fun. I'm genuinely gonna go watch this a few more times.
Same. I want to watch it again.
Funny.
I definitely want to watch it again.
There's so many scenes that I felt I didn't have time to enjoy it.
Yeah, because when I watched this recently, I had to go pick up my brothers from somewhere from Westfield, and then I explained the movie to them, and it's like we need to watch it. I was like, I don't mind watching it.
My thing is the reason why I said, because I wanted to watch this with my missus so we could have fun together. I watched this one by myself in it because I wanted her to experience, to have like laughs, because I know there's stuff that she'll laugh at, but there's stuff I wanted to sort of get her take and laugh with. It's a movie that you have to watch with people. Watching it by yourself is fun, but watching with people, you banter.
It's a fantastic night out.
Also,
great cinema film as well.
By the way, the language, that like the way they spoke in the movie, it was almost modern-ish.
Yes.
Okay.
Like they had the slang brought into it, like shekels on shekels and things like that. And
there was a moment. What did he say? Was it peace be with your?
Peace be unto you.
Peace be unto you. Unto you, peace be.
Yeah, unto you. Yeah. There was I think my first proper laugh was when he was like, "Can you bleep things out, by the way? Or would you rather I don't say it?"
Go for it.
There was always like, "I'm gonna be the new Messiah," and then all Messiah's like, "What?" I don't know why that made me laugh, but so we get into what did you not think of all of that stuff, like him doing the miracles and things. He's like, one miracle a day. He's like,
do me.
Just another day.
What's the one?
No, honestly, it's funny.
The montage was quite funny. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, I don't know, man. Obviously, he's a guy that's he feels like people think he's a nobody, and he wants to be respected as much as Jesus is because he doesn't believe. And he thinks like, why he's not respecting this guy and stuff like that. He's getting all this money.
He's kind of jealous here.
Yeah. So but he did a good thing though. He freed the slaves.
Yes.
Yeah. So that was cool.
Again, that's someone learning like lessons. You know what I mean, from their lived-in experience, kind of thing.
Character development. Huh?
Exactly. There you go, bro.
Set up,
payoff. That's my thing,
What? So what would you say? Like, you said the dancing scene was your favorite, or what would you say like?
That was the funnest scene, at least.
But what was your favorite scene in the film?
Baptism. The baptism.
For me, also when he gets captured by the Romans, and then Jeymes McAvoy says to him, "You'll either get killed unless you walk on water."
That was a great scene.
And he just
He said, I wasn't going to let you drown.
Yeah, somehow he just started walking on water.
That was good because it's almost like he never believed it, but
Power of God made it happen, made it so, again, to prove to him, because he still was in doubt.
Yeah, because the reason why that was my favorite part, because that's when the film goes full circle. You know what I'm saying? And I thought that was very good. And I thought that having Jeymes McAvoy in it was very, very, very good as well. And he was so fun. He was in a very, very small scene.
He's so underrated, Jeymes McAvoy.
Yeah, he's got a film. Range. He's got a film coming out, which is a remake of a foreign language film called Speaking of Evil. That is going to be an outstanding film, and that's going to be one. That's one we want to watch.
We're kind of all over the place, guys. Did you not catch the when the Romans stopped them and they're like, "Oh, we're looking for someone with the description." Yeah.
Oh yeah, you
and he showed the Pharaoh, but then later on,
we saw him climb out the window.
He climbs out the window, looking like a Pharaoh. And
I need to watch this.
I'm
film.
like, that was a good.
I think I'm gonna laugh.
It's good. It's funny.
I think you're right.
Because obviously, it's a critiquing a lot of kind of issues of our time.
I was gonna say, yeah.
And that scene was so funny because like. As soon as he steps out, it's exactly what was on the thing. Bro. It was so. Again, that was another huge
because when obviously he showed it, it was one of those situations like,
what are you doing?
What are you doing? Yeah. Like, what are you trying to say? We all look alike or something? Yeah. One of those scenes, and then you actually like, oh, okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
He was like, fair enough. Yeah.
Was he jumping out of Mary's room?
What? You know what? Okay, could we jump back? Yeah. So. Again, that Clarence moment when he was speaking to some Mother Mary, and he was questioning so the immaculate conception, and he was like, Joseph, did you believe it?
He said, she goes like, so like, so like she just like became pregnant. Like, it was so funny.
But then he turned to Joseph and said, so did you believe
Joseph,
it?
do you believe it? Yes, I did.
It was so good because like Ray, like. Are you sure?
Are you sure, Joseph?
Are you sure? And then she boxed him, innit?
Yeah.
Oh my God, this movie was so fun. I swear to you, it was so fun.
Oh my God, it does make you think though, because people at that time probably weren't.
Because there
was many disbelievers, obviously, innit?
That's like a great sketch. Like, okay, someone asks, would you call it Mary? Joseph, does he really believe that his wife, got pregnant? You know what I mean?
There was a sketch on TikTok about that. It's like,
it
was like, so.
Oh, the pie.
The pie. That is exactly what it is.
That TikTok sketch is genius.
No, but that's exactly what you get in this movie.
Okay.
So it's so funny.
I reckon you'll like this, man.
Right.
I reckon you'll like this. Yeah.
One quick question. I've just seen the box office so far. It's made just over $6.1 million.
Yeah.
Huh.
It had a budget of 40 million.
Yeah.
So at this pace, it doesn't look like it's gonna.
But it has. But again,
why would you? What would you put that to?
It's not landed. Maybe in Americas, but it's not landed on Netflix here yet.
Is it a Netflix movie?
Yeah.
No. It was in cinematic release, no? Wasn't it?
I believe it's.
It came out on an unlimited screening here in cinema.
But that's it.
Yeah, but I don't know anything.
It premiered London Film Festival, and then I think it was released in America.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
and then but America's bigger than
yeah.
To do 6 million in America is.
I think because people are seeing this film as a religious film, maybe, and I don't think. Again, I think a lot of issues like with kind of films not doing well in the last kind of 2 years since the pandemic is the fact that they're not getting marketed that well. You know what I mean? Like, the marketing is really bad. Yeah. Like films, what the real intention of films are not being kind of like really kind of shown or kind of like told. Like for example, easy example was Mean Girls. Like Mean Girls was a musical. Not one of the trailers.
Yeah, they purposely left that out because no one not no one, but I don't like musicals.
I don't like musicals.
I'm warming up to them. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, you know what?
That's why I think I might like Joker, man.
The Joker. After I seen the trailer, because I said categorically, I'm not messing with Joker.
You're believing that.
And then now when I saw the trailer, I was
they walked it back. They said it's not a musical. It's got some musical. They
said they had 15 music pieces in there. They said they did.
They're kind of, it's a weird thing. They're kind of walking it back now.
Yeah, well, I hope they do because what I saw of the trailer, I'm like, yeah. Again, I had that conversation with Gaz from Post Credit Scene and the other guys online. I was like, listen, what I saw of the Joker, yeah, man, take my money, man. I'm gonna watch this.
Yeah,
I'm gonna watch this.
Yeah, man. I don't know if I have any like.
No.
I just want to say the crucifixion scene that was kind of hard to watch personally. I don't know. Like it was. They kind of made that seriously like violent and visceral.
Yeah, that was
that scene there.
Like Passion of the Christ violent.
Yes,
almost because they obviously showed the bit where he's holding the cross and they're just whipping him and stuff like that.
And the hooks come.
That's
No,
my
you saw the nails and then you
Yeah.
kind of knew what was going on.
and that's my issue with the tone of the movie. Because you're going through comedy, and then at the end of it, it's just
Just
like,
shifts
this is
to-
seriously
Yeah.
sad, man.
Yeah. Again,
Do you know what I mean?
for me, that was showing kind of like what the stakes of the film were. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Ultimately.
But despite all of that, he became a believer at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Quickly before we finish, could we get those questions? For
I was
Larry,
gonna
please?
do that. Yeah. So we got some. Well, you not cool with everything you lot said?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
We're gonna.
Oh, cool. Quickly rate the movie.
Let's rate the movie SCC score out of 10. So Hashi, do you wanna go? Please.
8.5.
8.5.
Great film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 7 as well. Yeah, a 7 like Civil War. So that's cool.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been a bit different to you lot today.
Yeah.
you know
You should
what I'm
have
saying?
been. You should have been.
It's cool, but yeah.
By the way,
Larry,
have we successfully kind of like? got you-
I'm gonna
you
watch this
excited for
film.
this?
Yeah.
Good,
yeah,
good.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'll
please
definitely
let
watch
us
this
know
film.
what you think. As
Yeah,
well.
yeah, I will,
let
I
us
will.
know. We've got some quick fire questions for you.
All right. Yeah.
Just a couple. Just a
A
few.
couple, yeah.
All right, go on.
So yeah, take your time with them. But yeah, I call them quick fire questions.
Yeah.
But take your time, whatever. All right. Question number 1: what is your guilty pleasure movie?
I've got a few.
Okay.
No, we need one, man.
One, I would say Hot Chicks.
Okay.
That's the guilty pleasure film of
Yeah,
mine.
yeah, yeah. Fair enough.
That is a proper guilty pleasure one. Yeah. There's no like erring on the side of caution. That's a guilty pleasure.
I was gonna lie to you. Like I watched that during the pandemic.
Great movie, by the way. Like I love Hot Chicks,
Yeah.
but yeah,
Good, fair enough. What is your favorite movie? You probably
it
I
does
was gonna
change.
say,
Does it
Yeah.
change?
Mine changes.
Interesting. Mine has never changed.
Mine's
for a lot of people. There's a lot in it. Like it's hard to pick like a one.
fair enough.
But yeah,
yeah, because I've got loads. But
give us like 2 maybe if you want.
out of my list, I'd say Ratatouille.
Do you know what? Shout out you.
I
bro.
respect.
respect,
I
I
actually
respect.
respect
it.
it.
respect
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
And then
Because that is a brilliant film.
That's such a brilliant film. Yeah.
Very well written.
I'll say Goodfellas. Goodfellas is my
Oh,
favorite gangster movie.
So you must have loved the scene in Everything Everywhere All at Once, the Ratatouille scene.
Was it Racket? What's the name of the?
Rakakuni.
Yeah.
Bro, that Ratatouille had me in stitches. You see when the chef was on the top of the fridge,
Yeah.
waiting up to bro. My missus actually was annoyed with me because I was laughing so hard for time.
Ratatouille is the best. My favorite Pixar movie.
Fair.
Fairs.
no, fair enough.
I don't agree, but fair.
Yeah.
All right. Larry, who is the best actor or actress alive at the moment?
Let's see if we get 3 for 3.
Obviously alive. It has to be at
Actor.
the moment. What's wrong with me?
Damn. It's good. I can't pick. It's for me. It's got to be between DiCaprio and Denzel.
this is my guy. This is my guy. You're my-
Hey, 3 for 3.
Yes,
3
let's
for
go.
3.
You know, that's so far what we had.
Whenever someone mentions Denzel, these lot just, oh my
Denzel.
God.
You know the
You're my
crazy,
guy. This is my guy.
the
This is
crazy
my
thing
guy.
about it. Obviously, it's not like a race. I'm actually waiting to see when we have a white guest. Let's see what they say. No, seriously. No. The bad, no, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You lot are going to overrate him, you know. You don't need to be careful.
No,
man.
it's not.
What,
overrated.
Denzel?
You lot are going to
Can't
overrate
Is that possible?
No, I think Denzel's filmography is
It's
top
just-
tier.
yeah.
You know, it's like
It's
it's
top
like
tier.
Denzel and then everyone else.
No. Stop.
Oh, sorry.
It's like DiCaprio is up there as well.
So
There's people that can act as well
Yeah,
or
yeah.
better than him. Come on.
We had an episode where obviously I had to.
Come on.
I had to defend Will Smith,
What?
and he was defending. Who was defending Denzel?
I was Denzel.
Yeah, even though I knew it was a losing battle,
Listen,
I tried to.
You know, can I just?
There is actors that act as well or better than him. Stop it. Come on.
By the way, this guy's favorite actor is a TV actor.
Who is it?
Cillian Murphy.
Cillian Murphy's my favorite actor right now.
You
yeah.
know,
He's a killer. I mean,
Killy.
Killy.
What you got to say about that?
Killy and Denzel.
Yeah.
I think, bro, you're telling me. No, hold on, stop. I'm not saying who's better. You're telling me Killy doesn't have the talent to match up with a Denzel. If they were in the same movie, you're telling me Denzel's blowing him out of the water.
He's blowing him off the screen about water, bro. He's absolutely.
I think Denzel has that when he comes onto screen.
You have to watch.
You know it's Denzel.
Yeah. Never on the phone. That's what I'm saying.
Like if Denzel was in Peaky Blinders, people are watching it. Whereas
Yes.
Cillian Murphy, I love Cillian Murphy, but I think your average person wouldn't watch.
No, but
Peaky
that's
like
fine.
that.
But I'm talking about the talent. Like when you look at them and you're like, yo, this scene was incredible. He acted his ass off in this, whatever. You know what I mean? Like Cillian Murphy for me is that. I'm not saying he's better than Denzel or anything like that, but you're making it seem like, yo, Denzel.
He ain't had a training day. Oh, you mother.
he hasn't got like. He's got no. Obviously, Killy in terms
Don't
of.
call him a TV actor. Don't do that.
Okay, you're right. That's
Don't
a bit.
do that.
That's a bit
Don't
mean.
forget, we still need to finish off these questions.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, sorry,
yeah,
sorry.
Alright.
Yeah,
My bad,
yeah.
we're going to
Last
it.
two questions.
Yeah.
What's a film you wish was deleted from existence? Gone. hated
Caught you in it.
It's done with it.
As in, like,
Never existed.
but like I wanted it to be good.
Like,
or-
as in,
or
like,
just
like you watched it and you're like, I wish I could have taken my.
my 2 hours
back.
back.
Like,
That last Expendables film.
fair enough.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah. I was so
that-
upset.
Just get rid of it.
I
yeah?
was so upset that one. Yeah.
Like, there's bad movies, and I can say, oh, cool.
Nothing for that.
Nah, it's a bad film, but I wouldn't say delete.
Like I said,
Brother.
What's that, brother?
I'm telling you.
But that Expendable, do you know what it is as well? Yeah, I don't like films that take the piss out of the viewership. Like,
Right.
there's films that Thor obviously tried to make a good film and it just didn't end up. Expendables, the CGI, the dialogue,
So
the
bad.
acting.
the Deus Ex Machina at the end of that, where
Bro, they were on the boat and you could see they weren't in the same room as each other.
Yeah.
Like, they were just copied and pasted in.
yeah,
The rope was staying still and it was being dragged on the water.
yeah.
You know what? At least Thor.
You look upset about it when you
He
say
does,
that.
he does.
What about that scene in the bar where you can clearly see it's a green screen?
Yeah, it's terrible.
At least with Thor, you can be like, if you watch this with a family, some kids and stuff like that, they would enjoy
What, the
it.
floating head bit?
No. You know the thing about. I think I was.
Floating hair, I forgot about that.
I think I was so out of this movie, like from the jump. Yeah, the screaming goats was a thing at
No,
the
no,
time.
that was funny. I'm sorry.
That was so. That angered me so
That was
much.
funny to me, man.
That angered me so much.
All right, last question. What's the last great thing you saw? It can either be a movie or a TV show.
Oh, June Part 2. But there's been a few.
Daily News.
American Fiction.
Oh yeah.
So
You're in good
good.
company, man.
It's American
good, so
Fiction.
good, yeah.
And I'll leave it at those two. But
Cool.
All right.
That wasn't too bad, right?
Yeah.
thank you, man.
Alright,
Appreciate that.
Guys, that was our review for the Book of Clarence and a slight little discussion with Lowry. Guys, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when the notification, so you get notifications so you know when the videos are coming out. And let us know in the comments what you guys think of the Book of Clarence as well if you've seen it. Follow us on the socials. Everything Lowry's socials are down below in the description, and we'll see you guys for more reviews. Peace.
Peace.